What am I always trying for on this show? Solutions. So what is the solution? Elon Musk.
Was there a question?
Why make that offer?
Well, I think it's very important for there to be an inclusive arena for free speech, where all, Twitter has become kind of the de facto town square. It's just really important that people have both the reality and the perception that they are able to speak freely within the bounds of the law. So one of the things that I believe Twitter should do is open source the algorithm and make any changes to people's tweets. If they're emphasized or de-emphasized, that action should be made apparent so anyone can see that action has been taken. So there's no sort of behind-the-scenes manipulation, either algorithmically or manually.
But last week...
Guys, really get it into your pores. This is the guy that the machine is now telling you is evil. This is the guy that the corporate press is now telling you is the bad guy. The guy who is saying, oh, there should be more transparency, there should be more honesty, there should be more voices, there should be a more even playing field. And this is exactly the same as to what they did to Joe Rogan a month and a half ago, because he was willing to have conversations with basically the world's foremost expert on the mRNA technology. So I'm trying to show you how the machine operates around people that are trying to just have an honest conversation, just have a place to talk where there's a little messiness on the fringes where we can think for ourselves and figuring things out. But there is an entire superstructure that exists, the corporate press, to make sure that you cannot see that. And oh, do we have an example? And this is where do we have the warning? Can we throw the warning up? Is it a little late for, we've got the warning, the content advisory. What you're about to see is pure bullshit. We have to put that up before we put on these people over at MSNBC. This is the mental institution pretending to be a news network. This is Joy Reid. She is a racist, psychotic, American-hating lunatic, but she found a guest that's even worse than her. Here you go.
So look at Musk. Musk has built his business through government subsidies years ago, and now turns around, stiffs the government on taxes, and explains how inefficient government spending is, and he can do everything better privately in space and elsewhere. He is building in Tesla a documentedly racist company that perhaps reminds him, gives him nostalgic memories of apartheid South Africa where he grew up.
That is a disgusting human being right there. Like, it is pretty hard. I don't know how the Booker should get a freaking award, because to find a guest who is worse than Joy Reid is a rather extraordinary thing to do. Like, somebody should get an award. Can we send them a cake? Let's send them donuts. Let's send them a box of donuts. You found a guest worse than your horrible host. First off, Tesla is a documentedly racist company. That is the most insane thing. Yes, it's not even worth talking about. You get it. This guy is just an idiot. Then he tries to link it back to South Africa, somehow implying that Elon Musk and his family were somehow for apartheid. Like, it's just the most awful, worst stuff. And also related to all the tax stuff and everything else, if Elon Musk has broke the law and stiffed the government on taxes, the government would be coming after him. Now, the government comes after plenty of good people who aren't worthy of coming after. But the point is, if he uses the tax subsidies that the government allows, that doesn't mean the tax subsidies are good, right? Hate the game, not the player, right? This was what they were always trying to get Trump on. Trump did all these things that are perfectly legal. I'm angry at Trump. And it's like, all right, if you don't like the tax code, then change the tax code.